Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about creator coin markets, but on base, as it is getting more hyped on Solana side, and you guys know I'm a base guy. And I recently did a live stream talking about this, but now I want to go more in depth on the base plays that you guys should be checking out for the creator coin markets. So before we get into talking about all of the good content in this video here, I want to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below. And while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your most important question: how does that Patreon group works? As you guys know, we have a private group that has been getting into some of the top bangers on base. We have been killing it, and you guys can see the post on Patreon as well, from Flock to even you scroll down, we got agents, Zora coins all over. We're just owning the base ecosystem. And you guys can check out the block fit, which is going to be the crypto apparel I've been working on, that you guys can check out as well if you guys want to help out, just support the channel as well. There's going to be more that's going to be coming up here, so links for that would be in a comment and in the description down below. But make sure you check out the Patreon group, as there's a discount going on for the whole month of September, the start of Q4. This is going to be the important part, so you guys can use this time to actually get your feet wet in a private group, see the type of plays we're calling on there, right? And don't forget to check out my ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating, supply, vesting, all of that is very important to then picking out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. So links for that would be in the description and in the comment section. And let's get right into the video, guys. So as I said on stream, there's going to be a lot of talks between the Solana side and the base side when it comes down to creator coin markets, CCM, because Zora is pretty much going to be the Instagram there. And then you're going to have Retake as the streaming side. Pump is also doing some streaming things, and a lot of the big crypto influencers are on Solana. There's even Bonk that has a partnership with Kick. So it seems like the creator coin market is actually starting to heat up. And as I said, a lot of people are pretty much already on the Solana side. They have the biggest influencers, and this is the time, if you guys wanted to carve your niche out, your own space, you're supposed to be able to do it on Zora and Retake. One already has the full back, and Zora already has the full back end of Jesse and Brian, as they've been buying some content creator coins on Zora. And Jesse was also featured on Retake on a guy's stream on Retake. So this shows you their interest in the creator coin market. This is the time you guys should be looking into it, and these platforms look like they're going to be able to compete with Solana as well. Now Zora pretty much has kicked off CCM on base, and it is down from its all-time high. It's sitting at just a little bit above 6.5 cents at a $218 million market cap, right? Its all-time high was just 24 days ago, where it hit 14 cents. Now, of course, the overall market conditions does not help an altcoin sustain the growth it's already having, because you guys know if Bitcoin is going down from 120k to like 110k, it's going to be hard for any altcoin to sustain the growth that they're having. But one thing is for certain is that Base and Coinbase are actually pushing Zora, and they're looking at the content creator coins on Zora, as well as they even shown a post of them buying one of the content creator coins on there. And of course, there's some of the hottest, to me, some of the most undervalued projects that's on Zora as of right now: Docker, ZXBT, Propaganda. We're going to talk about all of these in another video, where we're going to talk about the Zora ecosystem a little bit more in depth. But again, we're going to mention Docker here, as Docker is like the fund for Zora ecosystem as of right now. They do have a huge holding. As you guys can see, when you go onto their website, you get to see how much they're holding. They got 67,000 in their own token. That is huge, of course. Propaganda, which is our next big play here, they got 25,000. And for ZXBT, they just got under $20,000. And you guys can go ahead and check out the other ones they do hold, right? Zach Shyman, you got Obtainer here. There's a lot of ones, a lot of other altcoins you could find on here as like gems for the Zora ecosystem. But if you guys don't want to play all of them, you could just play Docker. Now, as I said, there's a lot of talks behind CCM, because the global video streaming market value is going up. Right now we're in 2025. You guys can see it at 738.3 billion. By 2026 is going to be at 874 billion. This is just going to continue to increase, as you guys can see. And since it's talking about streaming market, right, this leads us to the next play that we're going to be looking at. We're already in it. We've been in it for a while now, and it is starting to get some traction. I do believe this has some good potential as of right now due to the market cap and the risk to reward ratio. I do like this a little bit more over Zora, just because of the market cap, right? As you guys can see, the market cap is at $6.3 million market cap, FDV of $9.1 million. You scroll down, its all-time high was 23 hours ago, right, where it's now down 34% from its all-time high. There's a lot of people really on base now talking about this as of right now. I mean, you guys know, maybe about a few weeks ago, I forgot when I talked about this, but this was one of those low cap base plays that we've talked about on this channel. Reason being, because it's simple. You guys can see Zora as Instagram on base, Retake as Twitch on base, right? These two for me go hand in hand, and actually Jesse talked about their plans about this in one of their live streams. We'll get to that a little bit later. But the fact that Jesse was even on one of the guys, I don't know the guy personally, that was the first time I've seen it. I was in there, I was listening to the live stream. Jesse talked about how much Retake has been building out their platform for the past 2 years. He even bought the content creator that he was streaming on token, right, and showing that they're going to be pushing more content creator coins on base. This is going to be huge. You just can't fade these two ecosystems as of right now. And Bill, who is a live streamer, I'm pretty sure they say he's the #1 live streamer on Retake as of right now. He has his own CCM token. He asked the question, who is trying to build the Docker of Retake? You guys already know Docker is like the fund for Zora. They're buying, you know, content creator coins on Zora. All right, now he's looking for who's pretty much doing the same thing on Retake, which leads us to CreatorDAO, which is also building out a IP for a portfolio for creator IPs, right? And you guys can see that on their website here, where it's going to be spanning from YouTube channels, Web3 tokens, viral consumer brands. They're just going to be buying a lot of these, you know, content creators, and you guys can see who they got so far. So Unlimited, North Borders, Jordy Computers, they got some other people in here. But when it comes down to the crypto side, their first moves that they made was a 1% stake in Late Night on base. That is this guy here. I'm pretty sure he's a big, he has about 16,000 followers on Twitter here, right? Then they also bought Thosmer, I want to say that's his name. This is the guy that Jesse basically got on the stream with, talked about everything. So he's getting a little bit of hype right now. I actually even bought some of his token on Retake, right? And of course he has a 1.5k stake into Restake as of right now. You can see that's the portfolio value there. And you see Jesse comments there. This lets you know this is solidified. This is going to be something that's going to be moving forward. So CreatorDAO, you guys can treat as like Docker, because I'm going to be buying CreatorDAO as well, treating it just like Docker as a fund for CCM on Retake as of right now. And for the token, is also seeing a landslide. As I said, not too many tokens could sustain a drop from Bitcoin like that, right? So this run right now seems like a pretty good buying opportunity. And as CCM continues to grow, especially on base, I do believe that these funds are going to be talked about. That's your Docker, that's your CreatorDAO as well. These are going to be talked about when it comes down to CCM. Of course, the platforms will be talked about and will be bought heavily. So as I told you guys, Jesse and his team are pretty big on the creator coins, right? In this same clip here, clipped by Not Wrecked on the Thosmer stream, like I talked about, he talks about how he wants to bring over creator coins onto the base mini app, right? Not just from, you know, Retake and Zora, but also Pump, right? So that means the content creators from Pump, you know, that's your Solana guys, they're able to have their creator coin on the base mini app. He also mentions that there has to be a fix between, you know, having a content creator coin on one platform that could just be moved over to other platforms, and not just have a content creator coin on every platform. So like if I create a coin, because if you guys go look here, I already have a streaming coin here. I even bought my own streaming coin here, just a little bit, not too crazy. I'll probably buy more, right? I'm just gambling on my own thing here. And I've been streaming on here, so if you guys want to check out my stream, I'm gonna be bringing Jay on the stream again, right? You know, it has a little market cap, nothing too crazy again, but then when you go on to the Zora side, I also do have a coin there, which I don't really talk about much because I didn't know what to do with this coin. I even claimed it by mistake, but I do have the content creator coin on Retake. So there has to be something where essentially you'll be able to have one content creator coin for all these different type of platforms that even include Pump, right? So that is where we're at as of right now, but I do believe that Base has the opportunity for new content creators. If you're watching this and you wanted to be a new content creator, this would be the perfect time for you guys to get into it. As of right now, I do believe that there's a space to actually even compete with Solana. If your guys are looking at like something like Pump Fund, which has a market cap of $1.6 billion, right? This had huge backing, huge investors, while Retake does not even have that. And it's just at about a $6.3 million market cap. And it doesn't even take a lot. 10x from here puts it at a $60 million market cap. 100x, 600 million. You guys already know the math, right? So this doesn't have the backing that Pump has in terms of investors, right? You know, traditional investors, like the big investors. But I believe that they'll be able to build up from the ground up and giving you guys, you know, the people that are watching this, the regular investors, the smaller fish, an opportunity to get into something pretty big, right? If you're looking at Retake, it's at 6.3. Also, Zora right now is at about $218 million market cap. So there's still some opportunities here when it comes down to CCM on Base. But that is the video for you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers. And if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.